Oh man, the Lakers ain't doing too good. Whatever though. I'm content with being a Laker fan because I know y'all already know shit. So whatever. But this Eagles stuff, I was over here just looking and thinking to myself, right? Yeah, we had a good draft. But then, you can't help but to wonder because after every draft, I'm always like, okay, exactly how many how many of these talents will actually make the final cut? You know what I mean? And I look at it like last year's draft, right? We had like 7 picks, right? Of course, got 7 people, and it's crazy how like, okay, whatever happened to Quez Watkins, you know what I mean? But we only played with 2 out of the 7 people that, you know what I mean? Oh, and Kevon Wallace, man, he was a beast, you know what I mean? But we only played with, Jalen Reagor, Jalen Hurts, Kevon Wallace, you know what I mean? Shit, the draft in 2019, you know what I mean? Okay, Andre Dillard, Miles Sanders, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Sharif Miller, Clayton Thorson. Yes, I'm reading off the thing. You know what I mean? Andre Dillard got injured. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside's probably not going to make the team this year. Miles Sanders, of course, you know what I mean? We get him to stay healthy. 2018, this is the season after our Super Bowl win. This is when we done got Golden Tate on the team, and we end up getting Mike Wallace. This is when we drafted Dallas Goedert in the second round, you know what I mean? We got Avonte Maddox, and Avonte Maddox been putting it down since he been starting, and we already knew how it was because Avonte Maddox wasn't he a safety at one point? You know what I mean? At first he was playing safety, and it's like we end up getting injured. You know what I mean? Ronald Darby ended up getting injured and shit. Sidney Jones is always injured and shit. You know what I mean? And I think we traded Patrick Robinson that year. You know what I mean? Because you guys got to understand that Super Bowl year, that's when we had Patrick Robinson to play that slot. He was already a veteran corner, and I think that was one of his best years, in my opinion. This is when Avonte Maddox was forced to start because of the injuries and shit. Josh Sweat, you know what I mean? I don't even know if he's still there. This is when we drafted Jordan Mailata, Matt Pryor. Go to the Super Bowl year, right? Derek Barnett, Sidney Jones, Rajul Douglas, Mac Hollins, Donnell Pumphrey, Shelton Gibson, Nathan Jerry, Elijah Qualls. All right. This is a team I want to look at. The season after Carson Wentz season, that's the season we went to the Super Bowl. It was a completely different team. And it didn't have anything to do with the draft, in my opinion. Like, the draft helped. Because, serious shit, we didn't really... Rajul Douglas, yeah. You know what I mean? Rajul Douglas and Matt Collins, yeah, they did their shit, right? But what happened after that season? Yeah, I'm hearing everybody about these draft picks and shit like that, and that's cool. But me, the way I look at drafts is like, okay, I get it. You draft the best player on the board. You know what I mean? And there's a point I'm trying to make with this shit, because longevity, bro. From 2017, this is a Super Bowl season. How many of these people do we still have, man? The only person that we still have from the Super Bowl draft is Derek Barnett, and I'm not sure. Derek Barnett got drafted at the first round. You know what I mean? Maybe he's a late bloomer, you know what I mean? Because not Fletcher Cox, but Brandon Graham, you know what I mean? And maybe it was the scheme that Brandon Graham was playing under Chip Kelly, but when we switched to that 4-3 scheme, that 43 scheme, it seemed like Brandon Graham was balling ever since. You know what I mean? And hold on, because I want to put up Derek Barnett's size, because he's kind of 6'3", 259 pounds. Yeah, that's a solid edge rusher right there. Pass rusher. You know what I mean? That's some shit I'll probably use in a nickel. You know, he's kind of small, man, in my opinion. Like, yeah, it got size on him, but it's like, you know, I think Derek Barnett will fit better in a 34 defense. You know what I mean? The play that, you know, I think he would have been better off we traded him to like the Broncos or somebody. You know, I'm just saying. The 2018 draft, man, we still got Avonte Maddox, we still got Dallas Goedert, and we still got Jordan Mailata. You know what I mean? Shit, I'm looking at this draft right now. We gonna time zip up to 2021 and shit. And like I said, man, I'm thinking about longevity of these picks. Cause look, yeah, we got Devontae Smith, we got Landon Dickerson, Milton Williams, Zach McPherson, Kenneth Gainwell, Marlon Tuipulotu, Taron Jackson, Jacoby Stevens, Patrick Johnson. How many picks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit. We got like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we got like 9 picks this year. Exactly how many picks are gonna start? Exactly how many picks are gonna make the cut? Exactly how many picks are we gonna see play? And yeah, we know about injuries. So with the Eagles, yeah, you know what I mean. I wonder what, cause Doug Peterson, he couldn't develop talent worth of shit, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm actually kind of happy about the new crew, the Nick Sirianni regime, bro. But it's like, okay, at the end of the day, I want to see how you develop talent, bro, and I want to see him get like this is our first draft picks with the Nick Sirianni regime. I want to see if he can get the most out of these picks. You know what I mean? But you know how that goes, man. This is why I kind of like preseason. You know what I mean? Because you see preseason, these are motherfuckers competing for a roster spot. You know what I mean? And it ain't our starters. Mainly our draft picks and shit, practice squad and shit, or people that, you know, that underachieved the season prior, the season before. You know, people that, you know, you expected a lot out of and they didn't do shit. And then it's like, all right, well, now's your chance to prove it. You know, you gonna earn your spot. This is why I really like and enjoyed preseason. You know what I mean? Because this is how I watch this shit. You know, and I be so jealous of the people that know so much about draft picks and scouting, the knowledge and shit. I'm trying to learn more. My hat's off to you. But when I watch this shit, and let's say shout out to everybody that play ball, you know what I mean? Because I'm coming from somebody that used to play football, you know what I mean? That's real shit. Regardless of the level and shit, you know what I mean? I'm looking at positions, you know what I mean? I'm looking at size, you know, all that other shit, man. Not just that, like fundamentals. I like defense. It's obvious I like defense, and I like the game in the trenches because that's where I was playing. Defensive end, linebacker. I played a little tight end, you know, that was cool. You know, defensive end, linebacker. You know, I play a little bit of that shit. You know, a little bit of strong, too. Strong safety. In the way I see it, is like, you know, that's the perspective that I go through. Like, that I look at, like, all right, if I was y'all, if y'all don't fix this, because I'm thinking of, if y'all don't fix this now, I'm going to take advantage of this shit every game. You know what I mean? And let's be real. Because when Carson Wentz got hurt, 2017, 2018, that Super Bowl year, when he got hurt, he wasn't the same. And what do people say? You know what I mean? Even when Russell Wilson, when he got injured in his leg and he had to wear that knee brace, everybody said that, you know what, they gonna take advantage of that shit. Terrell Suggs says, if you play against me and you wearing that brace, I'm gonna come after that leg every damn game, bro. You know what I mean? And it's already bad enough Carson Wentz's mechanics was fucked up. You know what I mean? That's why he didn't really make that shit. His feet is all far apart. Toes ain't pointed to the receiver he's trying to throw to and shit. You know, feet ain't planting and shit before he throws and shit. You know what I mean? That's how you doing them overthrows and shit. Can't throw a back shoulder pass worth of damn. You know, that's Carson Wentz. But with Jalen Hurts, man. Man, this is why I keep saying, yeah, we gotta. I applied Howard. Setting the record straight. Yeah, I was pissed off at Howie, but I'm over that shit. You know what I mean? I said it before, I said it again. I was pissed off at Howie. But this was 2018, 2019, the shit that we was getting and shit. Because I feel like, all right, after the Super Bowl, winning team, you know what I mean? We should at least be competing for the dancing, which we did. You know, that was the year 2018 when, you know, Alshon Jeffrey dropped that pass in the end zone, which could have took us to the Super Bowl, or could have, you know, because man, when we saw him playing when he was going against the Saints and shit, yeah. And then we had an injury-prone season. You know, I mean, like I said, longevity, man. So, as an Eagle fan, yeah, I'm rallying behind and Howie, man. I gotta trust them. These guys are the experts. So I got a hallelujah. I ain't trying to, but these guys are the experts and shit. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm out, man. I made this shit, you know. Hopefully, I really hope that, you know, the Nick Sirianni regime could get the most out of these young fellas. I do want to see every one of these picks in an Eagles uniform. I want to see us dominate. You know what I mean? And this is why I love being an Eagles fan. Y'all don't understand. I've been an Eagles fan for a long ass time. Don't get it twisted. Like, yeah, this social media, internet shit popped up, but I came from the era of Black Planet. I came from the era of, you know what I mean? Welcome. You got mail. You know what I mean? As soon as you get on the internet, you can't use the phone for shit. You know what I mean? That's the era I came from. Born in 89. I'm a 90s baby. I consider myself a 90s baby. I've been an Eagles fan since 95. Since 1995. Only reason why I started going for the Eagles, because you know what I had in 1995? I had the Power Rangers. I had the Green Ranger. And I saw the Eagles. And then I saw I saw other motherfuckers. We won that game too. That's how I always go against you know, Washington. You know what I mean? I saw us go against those motherfuckers. You know, our division rivals, bro. I can't say the other name, but and we won. Some shit, bro. All I'm saying is, like, I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to keep rooting for him. I'm just going to keep rooting for him. It's been tough, but shit. I got to thank 97.3 ESPN because they changed my perspective on shit. Well, it's not like I hated Howie Roseman. Like I said, I was just pissed off at him because we was signing Darren Sproles. I don't know why we re-signed Chris Maragos after that Super Bowl. I was like, why did we re-sign Chris Maragos, bro? Like, we was re-signing so many people and shit. That Orlando Scandrick, you know, he was a bum. Like, I was like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Shit. It's cool. You know. I think we should have kept I think we should have kept Chance Warmack. You know what I mean? I mean, if he would have stayed healthy. Because that was another difference that made us in that Super Bowl season. Chance Warmack, like, yeah, we had a lot of injuries at offensive line, but we was ready, though. You know what I mean? Shit, and yeah, man, we had a great tight end trio: Brent Celek, Zach Ertz, and Trey Burton. And Trey Burton also played quarterback. He could play wide receiver. He could play tight end. He could play in, out, slot, all that shit. You know what I mean? Here now, it's like, shit, bro. I'm sorry if I make this video long, but this is shit I be thinking about beginning of the season. So, like I said, man, I hope Nick Sirianni get the best out of these fellas, bro. Like, I hope we could, you know, cause yeah, we got like 9 picks this year, but I only see about 4 of them actually making a team. Shit. And then the only time one of the other ones get to play is, you know, when, you know what I mean? If or when somebody get injured and we desperately need them to fill that position and shit. All I know is, and this is why I keep saying that we need offensive line, because there was a season when we had Brent Celek taking snaps. We cannot let that shit happen again. So, yes, we need offensive line. Yes, we need offensive line. We cannot have the tight end taking snaps no more. That shit was ridiculous. All right, I'm out.